Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So, we've had an update. I will just remind everyone to do a backup before you update. I didn't need to do anything in this update, it's just, you know, they always tell you to do a backup before you update, so. Yeah, update day, and we've got the ATM star. Just kidding, we don't have it just yet, there's no recipe for it. As such, I really hope that they put in the recipe for, like, you can make the block and everything, but you need the ATM star, obviously. I want to see them put the recipe in where it basically has the actual recipe, but with the bedrock in place of all the bits that they're, like, thinking about putting in, but haven't decided yet. They did that in All the Mods 8. I'll try and get a picture of that, if I can find it from one of my old videos, and I'll probably try and put it on screen now. There you go. And yeah, it means that we're getting there. We had a quality of life update, apparently. Let me have a look at the updates. Okay, looks like observable has been added to the pack. I don't know what button it is. Usually it's on O, but obviously we've got the shaders. It might not actually be bound to anything, so if you go to controls, what is it, category, I suppose? Observable, yeah, it's not bound, but if you're having issues where things are very laggy, you know what, let's actually bind that to something. Key binds, category, observable. Let's bind that to, I don't know, 9. Is that already being used? Toggle Patreon trails. What the heck is that? Patreon trails. And wigs. Okie doke. I'm going to just remove those for now. So what we can do is press 9, and then we do a, where is it? Profile TPS. Now, I'm going to run that. It takes 30 whole seconds, so I'm obviously going to skip it. But what it does is it shows you in your area what's, like, proper bad for TPS. There we go. It gives you in chat a little thing that you can click, and then you can go to, like, this little web page, and it will tell you, what the heck is this thing over here that's causing so much issues? What the flip? No idea. Oh, yeah, if you look up as well, you can see your own, like, TPS is what I'm going to call it. I always get that wrong. I don't know what to call it, if I'm honest, but yeah, you can see all of these, like, things that are... Oh, there's a red one right up there, and I think I know what that is. Let me go all the way up. Interesting. It's not exactly what I thought it would be, if I'm honest. I didn't think it would be these. Modular routers are usually really good for TPS. You let me down, modular routers. No. Wow. Usually what it is... Oh, I cannot see anything for the life of me because of all the green, but that's fine. If you have something in here, just like sitting in there, it constantly polls, or it used to. I don't know if not modular, if Mystical Agriculture has updated this, but it used to constantly poll all of these to see if there's like a valid recipe. So, if you are going to do anything with Mystical Agriculture, make sure that you know, properly set this up so this middle one doesn't always have something in there. This is also causing a little bit of lag right here, the Mob Crusher, but I think that's fine. I really need to do something about that essence. I need to get that into our farm. Plus, apparently, let's hop up a little bit. What is causing so much lag right there? I think it's, yeah, just the wither spawner is causing a little bit of lag. Drop into this, that'll be fine. Yeah, just because it's constantly running. Again, if I set all of these up, right? First off, they will all sort of tip over here. I'm going to turn this off. So the way you turn it off is if you do this, and then you just get rid of the overlay, and then you can see everything again. But yeah, if you... Oh, crap, I forgot that would hurt. Whoops. Yeah, if I turn all of these on, all of these will pile up over here. This won't be able to take all of them on at the same time, and then they will just spill out because they like get on top of each other. So, yeah, just bear in mind that's a thing right there. So, between episodes, I know a few people were, like, happy to point out that I could have put Loot Pinata on this. There was one that had Loot Pinata, and I didn't see it. But luckily, I did... Oh, you can't even see it right now, but I do have Loot Pinata on my my katana right here. Let me quickly change that so you can have a look. There you go. So enemies slain have a 5% chance to be loot pinated. I've been using that to great effect, genuinely, because yeah, basically I've been going over to the Apotheosis Gear Farm and doing that for a little while. Okay, I gotta fly out here a little bit so you can't hear him. I did remove the filter for gems, so right here, I can click it without. There you go. So it's just armor and tools that are being like pushed into the reforging table, or whatever the heck this thing's called, salvaging table. There you go. So all of the gems, I was basically trying to collect gems for a bit, but if I have a look in here, you can see that I've got like 25s and 21 of certain gems. There's 26 right there. It's super useful because when you attack them, they will drop 20, like over 20 of like, you know, all the ender pearls and, you know, the flawless or the gems that you get, right? So that was super, super good. I'm actually going to change that back because it's bothering me a little bit. Let's do one of those, easy peasy. So I can stick the gems in there. The rest of it is just going into my backpack. So another thing people have mentioned is if we just do a slash home. I don't want to go over there and get all, you know, get my eardrums destroyed. There's another thing which is Ars Nouveau allows you to capture the dead king. So the dead king that we had over there, and then we tried to make an egg out of it and all of that, and it crashed our world a little bit. Yeah, the dead king, if you capture it using the Ender IO bottle, they spawn as, you know, the ones where they're lying down and you have to activate them. I don't know if you mob crusher those, if you still get like blank runes and stuff. But I do know with Ars Nouveau, if you set up a Draugme farm, which I think we might do eventually. I don't really want to do it right now because I don't know. I don't fancy doing it, if I'm honest. But if we set up a Draugme farm, then we could easily just put one of the dead kings in a jar. We can mob yoinker it, right, and then stick it down in the capturing. Just like we did for the Ender Dragon. And then we can get Draugme to just give us loads of blank runes and stuff. So that's one way to do it. I'm not going to do it this episode. I might do it between episodes or something, but if you are interested in that, give me a comment just saying I'm interested in that or something like that. So, yeah. So, I want to go over the gems that I got real quick. I'm not going to spend an amazing amount of time on the gems like I did last episode. I really apologise for doing that, but I've been told that the health that we have on these, so, you know, I've got 30% max health. If you add 30%, another 30%, so let's say we take away that 10% max health that we've got, or 10 plus 10, just regular health, then if we add another 30%, it's actually 30% on top of the 30% that we've got. So let's say we've got 10 hearts. The plus 30% would give us 13 hearts. But then if we add another plus 30%, it would add whatever 30% is of 13, rather than what I thought it would do, which is it would like add another 30%, so add another 3 basically. So you're actually getting like 3 and a bit from the second one of those. If you only had 10 hearts, obviously we've got a ridiculous amount of hearts. Which does remind me, I think at some point, did I actually make the heart canister necklace? I did. So I'm taking that off for now. I've only got the red heart canisters, and I kind of want to get all of the heart canisters. Heart canister. So there's this soul amulet, which means you need to make one of these like soul heart crystal things, and you just add it to your soul amulet. And then there's another canister which you can make, which we can easily make this, by the way, because we've got a ton of totems of undying right now. And that gets you, basically, that's a whole, if you use all of the red heart canisters, you get, you know, a whole extra level of hearts. If you use the green ones, you get another. If you use the yellow, you get another. Blue, you get another. So basically, you get 5 whole layers of hearts when you've done all of this. Plus, if I do at hearts, there is a sword that we could use. And this is the same thing as the soul amulet right there. Where basically, if we were to make another, I don't know, like 50 of these, or, you know, you have to have 10 each. If we were to put 10 each of these into the sword, because you basically, well, it says right there, shift right click to open, it boosts the amount of damage this can do. So I'm quite interested in actually setting one of these vitality blades up and seeing how it is against my sword. Now, recently we've been doing quite a bit with our gear, so maybe today isn't the best idea to do that, but let me know if that's something you're interested in. Especially if, maybe I'll do a whole episode of just like how to get the best sword. And right now I've got like the one from Silent Gear, which, by the way, I realized I didn't do the grading properly. So when I did the Starlight Infusion and stuff, I didn't grade it properly, so that's my bad. Maybe I'll come back and do that. And I know that the Supremium, or the Awakened Supremium sword, can have like strength and stuff, and it puts its like attack damage like really high. Hello. Pop. Look at how much stuff I got from that. It's because it's got the max level of looting right now, I think. Where is it? Looting VII. I think it goes higher than that, but I need to make the Library of Alexandra, and I can't be arsed right now. There's a little bit of a way through the apotheosis stuff, right? Someone did share with me a thing for apotheosis, and that is basically how to like infuse the dragon breath. Dragon breath. So really cool setup. You use like loads of melons and the deep slate like bookshelves and things like that. I don't actually know what these are used for. Okay, they're used for end shelves. Okay, got ya. I did wonder. So if you are looking at doing that, then I think it's 9 of the melon ones, and then I think it's 9 again of the deep slate ones. Deep slate end, no, shelf. Yeah, these ones. I think it's these ones. It might be the dormant ones. I'm not sure. I'll have to go and ask. So I just did a bit of tidy up. I know a lot of people were asking me to do some tidy up, so I ripped all of this down because I don't really need it anymore, if I'm honest. Do we? Like, we really needed loads of honeycombs, so I set up like a weird honey machine with what was it? It was alchemistry, and then out the back here we had our dummies, and the dummies would like get hurt and provide loads of blood, but they've since disabled the dummies, so that's gone now. So yeah, we can't cheese it to get loads of blood anymore, which is a bit of a pain. I removed the little tiny like harvester pylon thing that I had right here. I don't think there was anything else that I needed to tidy up, if I'm honest. Anyway, right. We are probably have a plan. We're going to look into a new mod called Create. Oh, what was it? It was at Create something. Oh, also, I had to look at all the handcrafted stuff, and I made myself a one of these phantom trophies because they look kind of cool. I'll put it up there. Anyway, we're looking at the Create Excavator? Fluid Well Extractor. Is that it? Or excavation, yeah. So, or excavation. There we go. So, drilling machine. Okay, it looks like we need to make a bunch of drilling machines. Ah, we need sturdy sheets. I haven't actually set up a sturdy sheet machine yet. We should do this, though. Oh, that means that we have to automate the crusher. So, I did mention that I have not really done much with Create so far. So, a few people did mention, why don't you go and do some Create stuff then? And I think the one that was specifically pointed out was Create or Excavation. So, that's what I'm going to do. I think the first thing that is in order, though, is we are going to have to rip down the Create thingy that we've got right here. The fluid tank. It's done us well, to be fair. I think it has done very well, this whole thing. Well, it's actually really good, the way that it's been... Oh, it's got a little thing on Jade, telling you how long this blaze burner will be going for. That's really cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, we've still got this thing, which is like being fed with coal, and the coal is being used to power all of this. I'm not actually using Create that much, am I, right now? So, let's rectify that. The first thing we're going to need to do is get the crafters. I'm absolutely melting, by the way, right now. It's uncomfortably hot in the UK right now. And as many people have found out, we don't actually have air conditioning in the UK. It's just not a thing. I think a few people might have it, but yeah, as an average household, I don't think it's a thing, if I'm honest. But so it's quite painful. So a few of you will know what we're doing right here, and that is we are making. I need to get my wrench. It's probably in here. We're making the road. Have I never made a wrench? Oh no, I did. It's up here, isn't it? Yeah, we're making a what is it? It's a motor. So the electric motor. This thing, electric motor. Oh, I've got it up here already. There we go. So we need a bunch of brass plates. We need some of these copper spools. These are really easy to make. We need copper wire. We do need to make a rolling machine though. That should be fine. You know what, let's open this up and we'll just make a bunch of stuff that we need. So andesite alloy we've done. This one is just some plates and redstone torch. That's easy enough. Iron rod we can do easy as well. I think it's just, yeah, 2 iron ingots, easy. Empty spool, again, quite easy. And copper wire, we need a rolling mill. So let's get one of those on craft. Copper wire. Have I not made one of these yet? Doesn't look like it. For now, we're just going to slap it there. And we're going to get, like, copper. Get 64 of these, why not? It's actually being made right here, so that's kind of funny. Oh, they spin. I like that. So that's being that's going to go make us some copper plates. There we go, that's done. So we got our 64 copper plates. And I don't remember how this works. If it's, do we just lob it in? Does it do all 64? It doesn't come out the bottom because we need to pull it out ourselves. Should be fine, although I think you get 2 per. So I might have to pull all of these out. Oh no, maybe not. Oh yeah, it's 2 per. So I can pull these out now. And we get the copper wire. I want to see how many I can make, how many of these electric motors I can make with just the amount that we've got right here. Shouldn't be, well, it should be quite a lot to be fair, right? This definitely deserves a couple of recipes though. So let's start programming a few bits in. I mean, we should set this recipe up if I'm honest. I think we should. Oh, never mind. That just crashed my game. Brilliant. There we are, back in. It didn't actually, like, kick me out this time, which was good. If we bookmark each of these... How many items is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 items. And what we do is we do a processing. It doesn't need fluids, to be fair. But we put 1 of those in. 3 of those. What was the recipe? Yeah, 3 of those. 6 of these. 1 of those. 1 of those. Okay. So do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1 of those. Or 1 of those. And that gets us one of these. That was it. Yeah. And then we also probably have to do the recipe for that. Does anything else need a recipe? Maybe the iron rod. Yeah, let's do that. And I've got some crafting down here. So I'm just going to lob those two in. This one we are going to need to like properly set up. So for now, I might just set it up into a chest. And what we'll do is oh, I wonder. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Right. Crafter. We'll do it by hand, but we'll do it not by hand, if you know what I mean. So we just need one diamond crafter. Doesn't need to be diamond. In fact, I should put the recipe in for the netherite crafter now that I've got a bunch of netherite. Let's stick it there for now. And we just get a... Oh, hello, Pitcher Pod and Sussy Bee. Thank you very much. If I get a chest, just a regular old chest, stick that there, put that there, we can now order... If I do 64... Oh, I haven't done the copper spool. Did I not set up brass ingots? And I'm out of andesite. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, at least we know, right? So, the bronze has a... Oh, it's not even bronze, it's brass. The brass has a really cool recipe. You just put it in like that. So that was an easy recipe to program in. For andesite, because I'm lazy and I cannot be bothered to go and bind it, what I'm going to do is we're going to make the diorite and the andesite recipes. These are vanilla, I think, right? They must be vanilla. And with that, we could probably do 64 of these. Motor. Okay, it's going to ask... Okay, we can't make that many, damn it. Right, let's do 16. Missing 64. Okay, that's all done. Now we can go and get the motor again. And now we should be able to make the 16 that we wanted. 16, there we go. What that'll do is it will just create everything and it will dump it in this chest. I'm hoping this is how this works. I could be wrong. What this is probably doing right now is it's making, like, there you go, it's making all the brass plates. And when it's done, I'm hopeful that it will just chuck it in here. Like all of the components that we've asked for, right? So that's the 16 capacitors, all of the brass, all of the iron rods, all of the copper spools, all of the andesite alloys. Fingers crossed it all goes in here. How long is that taking? Oh, it's taking a little bit. I'll be back when it's done. There we go. See, we got all of the bits ready for this. And what I can do is just cancel that. And it's like it never happened. So, for this, we just need to set it up like... Oh, I need to use the wrench on this. They're all pointing in the same direction. So, I'm going to set this up to point like that. Get all of these pointing up, get these pointing down, that's perfect. Cool. I fell in the hole, brilliant. So, how does this work? I think it's this. We should just get everything on the bar. I think that's how it should work. And then, copper spools, right? And that plunked off, and there it is. We got it. I mean, to be fair, we could just do this. You know what I could do? You know, yeah, this is a better idea. Let's get all of those. I'm just going to set it up here for now. Set up the modular routers that we need. So for this, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 modular routers. Easy enough, right? Modular routers. I've got a ton that I need to just like take all of the modules out of. Yeah. Okay, well, modular routers. Let's just... I'll tell you what, I'll make new ones. Okay, here's the plan. I am going to blink all of these ones. And this will be specifically for brass plates. And you'll see, brass plates will go over there. They can only accept one at a time. So it's not like they're going to put all the brass plates in the single crafter. This might be useful for when they come and do the ATM star recipe, like doing this. This is how I did the ATM star recipe in All the Mods 8, to be fair. So those 3 are going to be for the spools. I should probably set up an inventory for this. So let's grab... what do we do for this? Oh, I'll just grab a chest. It'll be fine, won't it? Let's do that there. So all of these should go into that chest by the end. So the last ones are actually... I'll do that. One. So middle. What goes in the middle? I think it's iron. The iron rods. Yeah. That one is the capacitors. And then this one up the top is that thing. There we go. And there you go. All of these start flying out. Little bit of automation. Not very quick, the automation, because... Well, I haven't put any speed upgrades in any of these, but it doesn't need to be quick right now, does it? I'm going to need to keep hold of these brass plates, though, until this is ready for them. There you go, done. So that'll make us the other 15 that we're going to get. So we're going to get 16 come out of here. Now, I'm going to be good. I'm actually going to be good for once, and I'm going to take all of the modules out of this. I'm going to do the whole clear the MBT by just crafting them. So that way they will stack in my system. Because my system is basically a chest, isn't it? Like all the chests. So then I can do that. These will all stack. They'll go back in. Job done. We don't need this now. I might automate it later, but for now we don't really need this. Get rid of these two right here. And the most important thing we can do, which is really, really useful, is we can get rid of this now. And we can get rid of this. And we can get rid of this. We'll probably get rid of all of these as well, if I'm honest. But yeah, that does stop everything, and the rotational speed controllers aren't really needed anymore. So yeah, there's a bit of that. This might be a two-parter. This might be a two-part episode on Create. Which I'm fine with. I love using Create. It's such a good mod. We've got a discussion in our Discord right now in what we call the Rage Cage, because obviously people are very passionate about this game. And do you know what? I'm just going to rip all of this apart. We can redo all of these in a much neater way, in my opinion. Yeah, we 100% can. Yeah, get rid of all of these. Yeah, we've got a discussion going right now in the Rage Cage, and that discussion is basically what is the best mod, just in everyone's opinion. And Create is like up there for a bunch of people by the sounds of it. You know, I did put my modular routers forwards, I must admit, because I love a bit of modular, as you guys know. Oh, that's got some stuff in it. Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, they don't actually clear unless you do that. There we go. But yeah, I'm just going to rip all of this apart. If anyone is interested, the Discord is in the description, so you should have access to that if you click on it. It's not a Patreon only thing. There is Patreon only like areas, and that's purely so you know you can go on there and see all of the whitelists. Currently, we have 5 servers. I don't know why this has come in. Like it's turned into me just plugging the servers right now, the Patreon server. But yeah, let me clear all of this up, and then we're gonna restart basically. Right, I feel like we are now completely set. Underneath here, everything is cleared out as well. All good. So we are going to need to get refined storage back up here, and I do not remember which one this was, I must admit. I'll tell you what, if I pop that... Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. If I pop back down here, we land right here. Minus 2x, and then minus 81, and then... What was that? That was 116. Okay, let's try and find that. Now, the issue is I've hidden all of my thingies. Okay, they did it in a different order. So we've got the X, Y, what was it? X, Z, and then the Y position underneath our map. Whereas this one seems to be the X, Y, and then the Z, which makes more sense. Although it's confusing now, because I forgot what I said. Maybe it's this one? I don't want to break anything, that's the issue. Ooh, that one kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I think it's this one here. So if I take that out, come back down here. What was this? This was -2, 116, -81. -2, -81, 116. Okay, this is the one. So, looking at this, I don't know what I want to set up first. Probably the plates, right? Because I feel like the plates are going to be super useful for us. So, for that one, we just need the bonker. There it is. Now, I do kind of want to set all of these up, like, along this wall. But it makes it super easy now that we've got these what are they called? Electric motors. How do these place? Ah, perfect. Why? I really missed the No More Wanderers thingy, but anyway, so we can do that. I don't actually know how well the ender gates work with these. Oh, pretty well. Cool. Alright, not bad. I am going to break that. Oh, they've changed it as well, so you have to hold right click and then you can speed it all the way up. So that is now as if it was rotational speed controlled. It's probably a waste to use this for just this, because, to be fair, these don't actually give too much, what do they call it in Create? Stress capacity? I don't think. Yeah, so we are going to have to use one of these per one of these crushing wheels, I think. I think that's how that works. But if we get some iron now, let's get an iron, for example. See, super quick. So we need to set up. Why not have a crafter? That's why I had some crafters. Ah, there we go. I'm going to set this one up. Just point it like that. We'll put all of these in here. And then we just need an importer on the bottom. Should be easy enough. Cables and importer. Now, for the importer, we are going to have to set, like, what can and cannot come into this. So, I think what we'll do is we'll do a whitelist. And we'll have to get a bunch of these patterns in there. So, plate. Can you make, like, the aluminium plate on here? No. I should go through and I should just pick out the... What the heck is that? Metal rolling. Oh, it's from Railcraft. I forgot about Railcraft. We should do some stuff with that. Nickel plate. Yeah, you can't do anything with that. Platinum. Nope. Okay. Only seems to be a few things that you could do this for. So I will go through. I'll bookmark all of these. I'll put them in the filter. So the only thing that can be pulled out of this is the end result of these recipes, right? Okay, this seems kind of slow now. So what I'm going to do is move this. And what we'll do is we'll have a modular router instead feeding that. Because that, yeah, that should be fine. So if we do that, lob all of these back in. Modular router, because you can set these up to be like really quick. So I'm just going to have a sender module and... Oh, wait. You know what it might have been? I didn't put any speed upgrades in here. Okay, let's try it with the speed upgrades in there first before we do anything. Just in case I'm being silly. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, they're supposed to... Oh, my goodness. This pickaxe is so good now. The block reach is ridiculous. Right, let's stick this back down. Stick all of these in. Let's get some, I don't know, gold plates. Speed upgrades. Get some of those in there as well. That's much quicker. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it like that then, instead of using a modular router. There we go. Set up the automated casing thingy. This one was a little different because, well, I have to use modular routers for this because I have to put it in both the deployer and the hand. Ah, poop. I need 32 stripped. Spruce. Oh dear, I look like I'm running out of stripped. Okay, I might have to set something up for that. Let's do that another time though. This one goes to the depot. There we go. That's because I forgot to put the blacklist for the stripped oak, might I have to say. Oh, it was stripped spruce, I should say. So that's that one going. What's the next thing in the list? Probably the roller. Might want to do a roller one. Although, is there many things for this? Oh, you can make the straw. I forgot about this. There's a straw now. You can use, like, fuels and stuff to get the superheated. So, like, what's that? That's a bucket of diesel from Pneumaticraft Repressurized. If you use the straw, if we do a ponder on that, this is super cool. It gives it like a, yeah, the beer helmet effect thing. And then you can use a bucket on it. And then, or you can pipe it in. It's good to know. And what that does is it makes it superheated if you've got some biodiesel or what are the other things. How the heck do you keep getting in here? I'm really hoping they update. Actually, that's not bad. You know what, let's do that. And he's departed. I'm not going to say where to, but yeah, he's gone. Right, I can stick this sword through here and we can get all of this stuff off it. It's really good. Okay, you get the gist, right? This is what I'm doing. I'm just setting up these things like this. So, crafter. I put like all of the things so we can make a straw if we fancied. Wait, I just spelled straw. Straw. Start. And that'll put it in there. It's probably already made it. There it is. We've got ourselves a straw. Cool. That's really cool. So now I think I can just cover that back up. Those are the 3 that we're going to get done this episode, I think. I have no idea how long this episode's going to be, so I apologise. I need to have a timer or something, right? Because, yeah. I got a bit bored of going all the way down again, so I did make myself a second pattern grid right here. Just stuck it in the floor so I could program these ones. I think next episode what we'll do is I'll set the crushing wheels back up. Although saying that, we have got 2 point... Yeah, we got a lot of... That's millions right there of sand. And I don't know, but whatever my sand is, I think that might be... Yeah, it's at max. It's capped out, so it's been voiding this entire time. So we've been wasting our coal on that this entire time. What I should do is probably upgrade the upgrades in this, but I don't think we need more than 2 million sand. I don't know though, Greg, right? I'm sure Greg will throw us a curveball. Oh my god, there was a fly. A fly just flew around my room. Hopefully he's gone. We've had the windows open all day and, you know, all the doors, well, the back doors open all day as well because it's been so hot. You might have noticed that I've mentioned that it's been hot a few times. I will also, I'll probably try and make this one as well next episode. Or maybe this episode. Between episodes, I mean. Because we are about to call it a day, I think. Otherwise, I am going to melt. Yeah, let's put this, I don't know, right there for now. Cool. Alright, let's call it there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.